Welcome everyone here to the Smash Sports Show right here on Smash FM here on a Saturday here in Melbourne. Of course, let's go to our friends over in the US and we're heading to Jacksonville in Florida. Of course, been with our favourite North Florida women's basketball team. And of course, they'll be hoping to bounce back after a big loss in the conference game, and of course, by 31 points. But of course, they'll be hoping to bounce back at home against Seton on Sunday our time. And of course, we've got our two favourite players over there. Of course, Ali and Summah, they join us right now. Thanks both for joining us.
Of course, anytime. Love to be on here. Yes.
Going to bounce back, as I said, after a midweek loss. I guess how's the preparations like against Seton this week?
Well, it's very much like deal with the game FGCU and move on, because we play 3 days later. So you have to, reflect on that game and then move on pretty quickly. So basically, we've just gone through our normal scouting, preparing, and adjustments we want to make as a team, because every team in our conference is different. They bring different things to the game, so we need to be able to match that and also come in with our strengths as well.
At the moment, 7-6 overall at this stage, having a home game this week, and especially what's been happening with with the virus and all that sort of things. Have you, had a chance to, reset during the, the New Year break, especially because it was a week between your last game of 2021 to your first game in 2022?
Yeah, so we had a little Christmas break in between. We were able to go with the players back to their homes and enjoy family. That even though our family's back in Australia, we got to have our own American family, which was really nice. So I went to Tennessee. Ali went to Charleston with Retta, and but yeah, so it was really nice to just kind of have a reset and just remember what it's like with the family, because we've just been on the road so much training, and being away from family, it's tough, but especially at this time of the year. But otherwise, it was really nice.
What you're hoping, and how has training been this week, by the way?
Training's been good. Obviously, we didn't train that much straight after the game because we need to be cautious of our bodies with such a big schedule. But training's been good. Our communication's been great, and I feel like we're all really excited to bounce back after FGCU and change some things that we know we needed to fix. So we had a great couple of days of practice, and yeah, we're all excited for the game.
How good is to finally play at home? Because you've been on the road for quite a long time between your home games.
Yeah, it's been like a month.
Yeah,
a month. Yeah, since our last home game. So it's nice to finally have a home crowd and everything, especially against a big rivalry against Stetson. So we won against them in the first game last year, but the second game we lost on a buzzer beater, so that kind of hurt. But so it'll be a good game. Yeah.
For both of you, how have both of you gone this year yourselves personally? I know we spoke about the team, but how have both of you gone personally yourselves?
I'll start. So far, I feel like I've learned a lot this year. As obviously I play point guard, and I'm starting to really, last year because I came in late, it was really hard with the plays and trying to. Like I was always playing catch up. So this year to be able to play all of non-conference has been really, really good. I've been able to get to know my teammates a lot more, what they like, and I've grown as a point guard in terms of what the system we want to run, and also distributing the ball and playing my role really well. So, I'm happy with how I've been going so far, but obviously it's only halfway through the year and I still want to keep growing as a player, and as a person. So it's a good environment to do that. Yeah, me personally, definitely grown over the non-conference. It was tough being the role that I was in, but learning what I bring to the team and how I could fit in with the team, it's definitely helped, and just developing each day, each training it's getting there, and it's good. So we're in a good spot right now.
Is there anything that you want to improve between now and the end of the year? Sorry, I should say end of the season.
I want to keep improving on my aggressiveness, and in terms of offensively, taking some risks, and continuing to not just be a distributor but be a scorer as well. So take my opportunities when they're there. So yeah, that's something I want to keep doing, keep being aggressive.
And for me, my 3-point shooting, I want to become more consistent in that.
Well, tell us a couple players in your team that's had a pretty standout season so far. You don't want to miss anyone, but is there a couple players we should watch out for?
Yeah, Jasbon and Redamore they've had an excellent season so far. I mean, the versatility that they bring on 3-pointer down at the post, have been really well in those aspects. Emma as well has been doing really well. Just being down in the post and her talk especially, just helping everyone, has just been amazing and helping the team a lot. Who else?
I think everyone brings different things to the team. And it's very exciting that when it clicks and when we get rolling, it's going to be very exciting to see what we can do for conference.
So what's the goal now for the remainder of the ASUN conference?
Well, obviously ASUN finish on top, and well then make the ASUN championships and obviously win it. So the goal has stayed the same the whole way through, is to win regular season, also win the ASUN championship tournament. So it's very consistent. We're going to keep working towards that, and
get Chess to come home, obviously with the border restrictions and everything like that, for Christmas and New Year. So, and both of you mentioned that you went different locations around the state for Christmas, with your teammates. I guess, how was that?
It was really good. I mean, again, it was just nice to have family. I haven't had family around for a very long time. Just being in a home and having cooked meals, just the simple things, being in the car with them and listening to all the sibling arguments and everything like that. I mean, those little things that you miss. So it was really nice. I mean, Tennessee, Jazz and Jada, I've added 2 more sisters to my family. So and I hope that they've gained a sister as well. So it's just really nice that just meeting their family and being in that environment, it definitely helps.
And I obviously went to Charleston with Retta, and I had so much fun. Her family's great, and I really, like Summah said, felt that family vibe. And we did a lot of really fun things. Went downtown, did some good shopping, and they live on the water, which is beautiful. So we got to go out on the boats and everything. So that was really, really fun. And we had a lot of fun moments and stuff, which was nice to take a break away from basketball. Still train fitness wise, but just take a mental break, which was really, really nice, because you sometimes need that with such a long season. So that was really good, especially over Christmas time, because that's very family and loving vibe.
Well, you mentioned that you went to Tennessee, obviously one of my favorite parts of the state. Did you get a chance to go into the Music City?
So the only time I went to Nashville was we went to Opry Mills, I think that's what it's called.
Yep.
Just a massive hotel. It's huge. They live at Shelbyville, which is like an hour away from Nashville. So it was just a huge shopping center / hotel / mall. I mean, it was just crazy, and they had like a water park in it as well. But otherwise, that was the only time we went to Nashville. We kind of just stayed in Shelbyville, and but otherwise, I was there for the airport. So
do you like country music or their type of country music?
I love country music. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Since being in America, it's actually grown a lot. But back in Australia, my sisters introduced me to country music as well, because they were more in the Northern Territory, and so they would listen to all the time. But I love country.
Ellie, you went to South Carolina. I don't know, to be honest, who took the furthest road trip by the sounds of this. What was your experiences of going to South Carolina?
It was beautiful there. I really like where Retta lives. She lived on the water, and that's something that I love, being near water. I love being in nature and everything. So that was really, really good. And obviously downtown was beautiful, and we went to some really nice restaurants and everything. So that was good.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah. Retta's story. She was telling me the story before, so
we had we were talking. Retta's she was taking the boat out, and we got stuck in the middle, and the engine stopped. So there was no boats around because it was really cold, and so this other boat came to help us, but she didn't want any help, so she was like, "Don't look at them, don't look at them." So we eventually got going again. She called her dad. It was fine because we were on a little the smaller boat. So yes, that was really funny. So that's why we're just laughing because we thought of that story.
Sorry, I'm gonna ask us a follow up. When did she realize that the boat wasn't starting?
When the engine wouldn't turn on.
Stuck in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it wouldn't go.
Oh.
Because she's been in Florida too long. She's been away from the boats for too long.
Oh, sorry, that was the best story I've had. So
I was there and I was like, I can't help. I do not know about boats, so this is all you. Yeah. You got it. And I was like, you're doing a great job from what I know.
well, isn't Geelong have boats?
They do, but personally, like I have been on boats, but like I don't really know a lot about them. So
just going back to basketball for a moment. Now I know, was it not this weekend, but the following weekend you're hosting Jacksonville, funny enough, where you are based at the moment. Is that a big rivalry game? Obviously, someone mentioned before, obviously your opponent coming up is a big rivalry considering, in recent years. But is Jacksonville another team that you'll love to beat considering, it's a bit of you're both based in the same city?
Yeah. Oh yeah. JU is it's call it the River City Rumble.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a big rivalry between there. We won against them twice in our home court, which hasn't been done for, I think it was for a few years or something like that, at our home court twice. So that was really good. But we play, I think the first game we play is there. So at their home court. But it'll be a big game. Yeah, definitely.
Actually, I think we play at home.
Oh, we play at home?
Yeah, I was gonna say you're playing at home that day.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So that means you play. So that'll be your third straight home game against them. If that's right.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because of COVID last year, we're doing the 2 double headers, and so it ended up working out that we had a double header at our home court.
I have to ask this one then, considering both you were away for the summer and away from each other during the Christmas break. Did both you communicate with each other at all, or you just had too much fun with your teammates to do that?
No, I needed a break from her. I needed some time.
She's lying. Will. She texted me every day, texted me every night, saying good night, I miss you. I wish you were here with me right now. And I didn't respond because she was a little clingy.
And now it's all because of her. Nah. No, we text each other to wish each other Merry Christmas and everything. So, I think when you're surrounded by, like, I was very busy. When you're surrounded by families, like, I had a schedule with the malls. Like, it was dun 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 dun. It was very nice. We got to see her when we both got to come back home.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess how close now is that friendship between both of you now, considering you've both been there for 2 years now?
Almost 2 years.
Yeah, Summah's nearly
a year and 4 months.
Yeah,
I think something like that.
Yeah, I'm a year and just over a year. So
yeah, but it has definitely grown. I'll say that. I know what things piss her off. I know what things make her happy. I know what she doesn't like. I know what she likes. It's come into the friendship. It's come into, if you do get the other person angry, then but you know that it'll be back to normal.
Yeah, it'll filter out.
Yeah, that's what those are the friendships that are real. Like, if you're gonna get that person angry, and that person's angry at you, but you know that you're gonna come back together anyway. Yeah. So it's just
And we usually will crack a joke and they're like, all right, we're good, we're back.
Yeah. So yeah.
But that's the same with Summah. Like, we kind of both know each other very well, and we live in the same apartment and everything. So that's the thing. You kind of, when you spend so much time, we spent Summah together here too, like just basically the two of us most of the time. So we get to know each other very well and everything. So we are close.
So, what have both of you learnt from each other on the court, preferably?
Know that if I'm open, Alan's going to be better passer. I was a great passer. So that, like, if I'm open, like, that's going to get there. But yeah, it's awareness of where people are. It's amazing. Like, it's awesome. So I know, like, I want to get to this spot. She'll see me because she's driving. I'll be there, and she knows that I'll be there so that I can shoot, drive, whatever. But yeah. Oh, also her aggressiveness as well, like her fire in her, like other that be on offense, defense, it's just like the flame that gets us all going. I mean, like it's just that starts with the, like, what's it called, intensity, or it's just like, yeah, it drives you. So it helps when when say if the team's just not as flat and they're just kind of not on edge or anything like that, and then it fires up when you have someone who ignites that and just gets us going. So
thanks, Summah. Okay, my turn. Well, I've learned from Summah is like her persistence and her work ethic, and every day at practice she gives 110%, and she tries new things, and she really, really goes after it. And I think Summah is an incredible player, and and just her persistent, like, with keep working hard, and the way she gets defensively, I never want to be driving when she's on me because her arms are so long and it makes me so mad because I can never get it over her. So her ability to get in the lanes and to pressure people and to even like block people like a head taller than her because of her athleticism. So I've really learned about Summah's like work ethic, and even though it wasn't just this season, like even over the summer, like she was always doing something, always going for running stadiums. I was like, damn, Summah, it's 43. Wow. So and I've always said to her, and I'll keep saying, like, hard work always pays off, and and that shows. Like, she is someone that if you want to like work hard, like go train with Summah. So just her defensive intensity, her consistentness, like, that's probably not a word, but we're gonna roll it. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, so I think Summah is a very, very great player.
So let's finish off with a couple of lighthearted questions so far about your teammates. Now, it's very similar to the ones I've asked already early in the season. So my first one is, who had the most embarrassing moments on the court this season? Well, we figure out who got it off the court based off the boating mishap, but who had the most embarrassing moment on the court?
Well, can it be training too?
Yeah.
Summah, then.
What did I do?
You tripped. Oh, she tripped. So we got shoes.
Terrible.
And they're very grippy, right? And so the floor got clean, so it's even grippier. And I turn around, and someone's running on the baseline, trying to go get the ball, and she trips over herself and then trips over the ball, and she's on the floor, and I'm like, it's two or three times of practice. Yeah. Summah will trip.
I'm telling you, it's these shoes, these new shoes just make you trip. These curries, I don't know what it is about them, but they'll make you trip. There was a terrible one I did the day before. I tripped out. I just tripped running down the court at the 3-point line, and it was so bad that I literally my whole body went out of the court and was in the sideline. I didn't even know. I kind of sat there for a few seconds, like wondering what the hell happened. I was just tripping over my own feet. So yeah. I don't know what to do. Yeah. So assuming Summah that you're the only player on the team that's having problems with their shoe wear?
No, we all do it.
It's everyone.
But it's really funny weird when Summah does it.
Yeah.
Is it because you never do it yourself, Ellie?
No, I do it all the time.
All the time.
I just like mine's a little trips, whereas Summah's is so dramatic. It's like she's like on the floor, whereas I kind of trip and I'm like, I'm good, like everything's fine. Whereas you see someone's like rolling on the ground.
So, so who's the comedian, the best singer, the best dancer on the team?
Oh,
okay, comedian. We've got quite a few
Tiff.
comedians. Yeah, Tiff.
Tiff is very funny. Retta is funny too. Brit's funny. Yeah. But Brit's funny.
Brings her own humor.
Brit is funny because everybody likes to make her mad and she reacts.
Yeah.
So it's like everyone puts a bait out and she takes it, and then it's funny because how she gets mad and she cracks it.
Yeah. Everyone brings their own little humor. Everyone's weird on this team, so it makes it.
So it's hard to know who's. It's like because we're all weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then dancer.
Me. Duh.
Did you say that last time, Ellie?
Yes, I'm gonna keep saying it every time you ask it.
But yeah, dancer, definitely Summah Evans. I mean, the
self-proclaimed. Here we go.
No, but Tiff is also a good dancer, and Tati.
Tati's a good dancer too. Yeah.
Retta does a good
No.
no. She has a little what's it?
A shimmy.
Squirrel. Yeah, shimmy.
Shimmy a little. She has a little squirrel going.
Yeah. It's all in the shoulders, she tells us. So that's the
Okay.
Not in the hips, it's in the shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then singer. I think everyone just sucks at singing.
Yeah.
Everyone's terrible.
Yeah.
Except Tiff maybe can sing. Maybe.
Really?
I don't know. She can hold a note.
I think Emma. I've heard Emma sing in church,
Really?
and Emma's a good singer in
Yeah.
church. I just don't think she like does it often in front of us.
Retta and Jada sometimes with their opera. Sometimes. Sometimes I hit notes.
Yeah, I hear her hit a couple notes every now and again. It's not bad.
Right. So sounds of it. I need to go to Florida next end of this year for both you to show me some dance moves. By the sounds of it.
Oh yeah. You will see us at halftime. We're gonna be
With the cheerleaders.
Yeah, with cheerleaders.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So is anyone more into their TikTok? And now, has anyone gone TikTok famous since we last had both of you on the show in November?
Well, not us, but Jazz is very TikTok famous.
She's got how many followers do you have?
Like what, a million? More than a million?
No. She's got like 300,000 followers.
But she gets views.
Something like that. She's got like she gets a lot of views.
A lot of views, but she's TikTok famous. Yeah.
So now, considering what we've got 2 months left before the end of the conference season, and hopefully go all the way and win it all. So are you coming back home in the summer?
Yes, hopefully in summer, obviously, when the season ends. It's like
So yeah, I got it.
hopefully if COVID restrictions lift. I'm sorry, what are we just gonna get? But yeah, if COVID restrictions lift and like everything, like all the flights stay down, like the prices and all that is back to normal, then yes, we'll be back home.
I'm just praying Victoria stays out of lockdown. I'm just praying.
But
who knows though? It seems to be spreading very rapidly in Australia right now.
Yes. Yep. We'll finish up with these last two. So now, how's the Aussie accent going around your teammates now?
I think it's become normal.
Yeah.
But everyone still
teases us about it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll say words, especially when I get off the phone to my parents or my family or friends back home. I pick up more of an accent and slang, and so I'll like go on the bus sometimes and I'll say something and they're like, "Oh, that sounded really Australian." So yeah, they're used to it now though.
Yeah.
And the last one is now we mentioned about convince your teammates about, obviously we have kangaroos as pets and all that. How's that traveling? Has anyone figured out that we don't have it?
Yeah, well, after teaching them and saying it to them millions of times that we don't fly on koalas and tackle alligators, crocodiles and stuff, yes, they understand that. I think they understand that we don't just live in the bush.
Yeah, that's what the initial thought
I feel
was.
like that's a lot of Americans.
Yes.
They just think that it's like all bush
and like kangaroos are running around in like our backyard. Like it's generally what the perception of Australia is like.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Okay, and the last one is there a new pre-game song that the team hype up to since we last had both on the show?
Well, we do frog.
Crazy frog.
Crazy frog. Yeah. Crazy frog. We'll do that. It's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. And then
we have like
I know Retta does her country song.
Yes.
Yeah.
She gets up on the chair and she'll
sing her song.
Yeah, and it's a party all night from South Carolina. And so she's from South Carolina. So she has to do that before every game. It's like she's got her little rituals, and then we'll just kind of filter in and have a little dance and get pumped up and everything.
Yeah, Empire State Building as well. Yeah.
Well, both of you, thank you so much for giving up your time to join us. It's awesome having both of you on the show. And as I mentioned, hand to heart, that both of you are my favourite players, and I'm so sad I wasn't able to come to your road trip game, which you won by 10 points against FAMU, and let's hope next year that obviously I'll be able to go over there, but obviously for the remainder of this ASUN conference that you can bounce back, of course, at home against your rivals this coming Sunday your time, which is Sunday our time.
Yeah, no, thank you for everything. It's awesome to be on here as always, but appreciate talking and sharing our little stories. It's been real
and our experiences and everything, so thank you.
No worries. And that's Ellie and Summah there joining us from the North Florida women's basketball team. And of course, if you want to check out their upcoming games coming up, of course, we'll put all the details up on our social media. There's more on the Smash Sports Show right after this. Don't go away here on the 10th year celebration.